Good morning. So today it's Saturday and we're going to Västerås in Sweden to stay at a very cool hotel. It's like a three-part series of my dad's birthday that I'm planning this year. So I'm taking him like visiting places that I think he's gonna think is really cool. This place seems to be really cool. It's like a cottage on water. It's like a cabin that's like on a floating, I don't know what you call it in English, but it's like a little floating cabin, and you can go downstairs and sleep underwater with like underwater windows. So I think this is going to be really exciting and kind of like, I don't know, special. Like that's not really a common hotel that you usually stay at. So I'm super excited. I think my dad is excited too, because he's not really for these like commercialized like vacations and stuff like that. So, but he seems really excited about this. And this is actually part one out of three trips that we're doing for his birthday. So we have like two other hotels that's going to be really exciting too in Sweden, since like it's still the pandemic and we can't really travel. I try to like make us do something in Sweden. So I'm gonna take you guys with me today and like do a hotel tour. I'm gonna like show you guys what we're gonna do on this boat. But the catch is that you're actually staying on this little floating cabin for like 24 hours. You get a ride out there and ride back, but you're getting there like at like 13, that's like 1 p.m. in like English, like how American would say it, time, and then they come back to get you the next day at the same time. So you have to spend the whole day there on the floating cabin, and you can't really go home because I think it's like 1 kilometer. You can swim there, like I can definitely swim like 1 kilometer, but it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be very cold, so I wouldn't recommend it. So on this floating cabinet, there's like, I think a gasoline kitchen and like water, but no electricity, and there's not a lot of accommodations, but I will show you that when we get to the floating little cabin. So let's go. So right now we're at the little restaurant Magasinet right in Västerås, and it's super close to where we're actually are gonna take the boat. I'm not sure if you can see it right over there. We're probably gonna take a boat from there to the little like cottage on the little, I still don't really know what you guys are calling it. It's super cozy here and it's super close to the water, as you can see. Very Swedish when you get close to the water and everything. But it's a little bit windy, so I'm not sure exactly how good of a weather we're gonna have when we're on the little cottage on the water, but it's still not raining, so that's a good sign.
And det här är mina... Och kör du bara upp med nosen ditåt så kommer båten bli en knap här också.
Vad spännande. Vad roligt.
So now we're kind of settled in and got used to this like little boat. It took a few hours, but yeah, it's honestly, it's super cozy. Like looking out of these windows, I'm not sure if you can see anything right now because it's kind of bright. Oh, there's a sailing boat. Yeah, the boats here are getting super close. So yeah, let's see. They are so close, look. I've also noticed like small tasks as like, you know, getting dressed, changing clothes, and like having your phone, like taking like a video or something, is a lot harder on a floating little cottage. Because it moves constantly. Not a lot, but a little. And that little movement, like constantly, it's pretty like significant. And with that said, I will try to use the bathroom here for the first time. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I'm on the toilet right now. And it's going great. Thank you for asking. But I can't say it could be a worse view. So like this on one side and this at the other side. A pretty nice bathroom. So this will be my attempt to flush the toilet. And it worked. Yay! So right now we're sitting here on the little porch and enjoying some wine and beer, and it's honestly really nice here. Sitting here with this view and a glass of wine, it's pretty nice. It's very relaxing, and to be honest, I haven't. You would imagine you would feel bored, like not having anything to do other than being on this little floating cottage, but it's honestly just very joyous to just sit here and looking at the water and the boats. And that's kind of surprising to me, to be honest. I thought I brought so much things to do just in case I would be bored, but so far we actually have just sit here and looked at the view, and it's nice. So here's to a weather update. So remember that I said that this woman that gave us a ride here and is gonna come and pick us up from this little flotation cabin told us, or like asked us, if we actually want to go here because the weather, like it was going to rain and like it was gonna be thunder, and also I actually looked this up also like on the weather report that it was going to be raining and like thunder in like Västerås, and I think we just found the rain and the thunder. You can basically see it. However, we in some magical way managed to escape it just here on this little floating boat. But you can literally see where like the storm is. Can you see this there? You can see that's the rain. I don't know if you can see that. So we were really lucky. However, right now, from the way that we're sitting, like on the little porch thing, it looks like it's really bad weather, even if our weather is better, if that makes sense. Here the sun is peaking, it looks beautiful. However, over here it looks like, well, the doomsday is like in act or something like that. And I know if you haven't lived in a country like Sweden, this is not normal to you, but this is like basically Swedish weather. And what we had to deal with for the weather today, like it said it would rain and it would be thunder, and it was just very close to us, but just not where we are. And super nice weather, like a kilometer like from there. It's very horrible weather. I think that just summarized Swedish weather in a video. It actually started raining. I'm not sure if you can see this, but we actually got some rain. It's not as much as we expected, to be honest. We expected like thunder, even though we heard it in the far distance, but we couldn't escape the rain. It's pretty nice and mellow, and honestly it's kind of nice to sit in the little cottage cabin and just hear it. We're dry, everything is fine. But it's Sweden, we couldn't escape the rain. So yeah, that's just what it is. So we actually went inside and then outside again to sit here on the little edge here. However, it doesn't look that friendly of a weather. It looks better on camera, to be honest, but it kind of looks like it's gonna be bad weather coming for us because the wind is like going our way right now. So we can see that on the little flag on the roof too. So we're gonna go inside and just chill, eat some cheese, and just hope the weather is not gonna be too bad. I put on my hair. It was way too hard to brush my teeth with my hair down. Tror du inte det? Du menar så? It's 10 o'clock and we're underwater finally. It's honestly not that scary because like the windows are completely dark, so you can't see anything outside, so you can't really feel the feeling of that you're underwater. However, there's a lot of spiders here, so if you're afraid of spiders that I am, you're gonna be scared. They don't really warn you about that before you book the room, but there's a lot of spiders here, like sea spiders as they call it. But yeah, just a warning for you. But it's pretty cozy. It's dark, you can hear the sea in the background, and yeah, the windows that you can see the fish out of before, it's completely dark, so you can see anything. But yeah, we're gonna go to sleep right now and we'll see you in the morning. Bye. Dark. Good morning. It's 9 o'clock and I just woke up under seas. And honestly, the night here was pretty nice. There is a lot of spiders, and it doesn't get cold at all. I actually was like sweating and like had to take off my like blanket and stuff like that because like it gets pretty hot. But other than that, like it gets really dark, so you won't be bothered by like the lighting or anything like that. Yeah, overall it has been pretty calming, honestly, to sleep here. I wish I switched to the thinner blanket because they actually have two. I think that would have been better because like I said, like it's not cold at all here that I would have guessed before I slept here. It's actually pretty warm. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and get some breakfast now. Oh jävlar. So we're feeding the fish. Whoa. Oj. Nästan att det var bra att man dök, så okay, it's cold, but we managed to actually take a little dip, even if it doesn't look super like cozy and friendly. The water is actually black and like dark, so it doesn't look like super welcoming. But honestly, it wasn't that cold. It's colder outside. Yeah. Fish consider me a snack. They haven't even tried to even nibble at my teeth. I'm not sure if I should be offended or not, but yeah. There was just a big ass boat that drove super close. Not even fast, but things fell in and there's no way to retrieve it now. Thank you, asshole. So this little extra kitchen, I don't think it's broken, but it's definitely like flooded. Yeah. The whole deck was dry and now it's completely wet. Right. great. So I don't know if you can see our blood orange juice can and my energy can. But if you see them, if you're at shore, can you please pick them up and throw them away? Because, well, thanks to that asshole, we can't really do that anymore. Thank you. So right now it's about 11:30 after our little dip, our very, very short dip in the water. It was pretty nice. It's just like, it doesn't look that inviting. Like the water is dark, like really dark blue, almost like black. So yeah, it doesn't look that inviting. It looks a little bit like, and I'm really used to water, but it looks a little bit scary. So we're getting picked up in about an hour and a half. So I think we're just gonna like chill, relax, and like dry off a little bit, and yeah, just look at the water some more. That's basically everything that we have done here, and you don't really get bored of it, honestly. It's pretty relaxing just sitting and staring at the water for hours and hours. And I honestly, I got really surprised that you don't really get bored with it. It's just kind of like a mental reset, I guess. Yeah, it was kind of like a little relaxing trip for the mind, I guess. So now I'm back in clothes and I'm warm and cozy. We're gonna leave this little floating cabin soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I will link the hotel tour with all the information about this hotel in the description box below if you're interested in checking it out and like seeing like the surroundings a little bit more, like how it actually works, what's in here and all of that, like details. So if you're interested in staying here, I'm gonna link that tour down in the description box. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.